Junebug, Tommy B here. I got your bird back together. I hadn't put it in the air yet, but I got it all back together tonight where I could crank it up and stuff. You know, you see I got it in the house. It ain't gonna get no GPS lock in here. But now, just prior to this while ago, I took it outside and it never would get GPS lock. And there's actually a little indicator light. There's a light right on the top of that module board right there, and it never would come on. And that's the indication that for some reason or another, that GPS module has failed. I don't know why, and I haven't figured out why it's not coming on yet. But I let it sit there for a while and it never would come on. There's a light, it's hidden by the copper. Usually people don't even know it's there. And prior to a V3 firmware, that's how you troubleshooted a V1 or V2. If that light right there went intermittent or did not come on at all, that meant that had failed. And for some reason or other, I set it outside earlier and I couldn't ever get it to get GPS lock. But you can see, I got it binded right now with GPS off, and you know, that's why it's just flashing a steady green. As you can see, cranks and run. You got some bad bearings in them motors. I can't remember, one of them's real bad. I put a little drop of bearing oil to it, but one of your motors is going to go out before long. Like I said, you got a bad bearing in it. And now it's done electric braked up on me and I can't tell which one it is now. There it goes.
Look what I found beside.
That one right there, Junebug. That one's it. Yeah, that one's got a bearing in it. Yeah, that one's the bad bearing right there. Might want to make note of that. That's front right. As you can see, I got it back together and running. But I think you got some kind of GPS problem. You know, just a little while ago when I took it outside and tested it, like I said, it would never get GPS lock, and nor would the power indicator light come on that module board. I don't know what's going on there. I think I've got another GPS board around here that I can put on there and test it with, and then I got mine on my quad that I could take apart and test it with. You know, that might be what I'll do. And you know, I'm assuming that it was getting GPS lock, and I would have assumed that it was getting it pretty good, being that you got that big puck on there. I don't know. I don't know any other reason why it wouldn't get GPS lock unless it had failed. I actually, you know, I changed out ESC on it and thought for sure it would need motor assignment, but I must have lucked up, and the actual ESC I replaced it out with was numbered to that motor, and it didn't require motor assignment, which I thought was really weird. And I was like, damn, I had pretty good luck there. But tomorrow, you know, I'll put the props on it, make sure it flies and does right. I'm sure it will. It's just not going to have GPS. It just don't have it right at this moment. Like I said, I worked on it tonight, and I didn't lack much on it to get it back together in order where I could start, where I could hook a battery up to it and test it. But I just thought I was just making a little video, showing you what was going on and how far it had came. As you can see, I got it together. Bye-bye.